Obviously, the Venice Biennale is the most important art event on the international calendar for contemporary art, also a very important place for contemporary African art.
I think it should be seen as one of the most important priorities of any government to find ways of broadening the landscape of contemporary art in any given African state. I think certainly if a country can find the means and the resources to do so, I think it's certainly an interesting way of engaging in the international context. Venice could be a starting point for other conversations that could lead back to the continent.
I think it's important that we have these kind of forums. If we want to position art in the global sense, I don't like the word African art that much, but if we want to be part of that dance, then we do what the world is doing as well, to position our art. Because you realize that if we don't do that positioning ourselves, people are taking our art and positioning them as their own.
We should create a platform to give voice to any kind of operators of the art scene in Africa, because there's the only luck. There's the only luck to improve creative expression.
There is a lot of good work going on the continent. I think in terms of contemporary art, we have a lot to say.
It's wonderful to bring the energy and vibrancy of South African art to a city such as this. I think it was very important, the debate that we had around the challenges that a continent faces when it emerges.
It gives a presence to African art, and I'm looking forward to the day when we talk about art, not African art.
Such a wonderful testament for the South African government, in particular the Departments of Arts and Culture, to have sorted fit that they support this kind of initiative where South African artists get an opportunity to go on an international platform. We've heard of some of our counterparts on the continent that don't have government support. And for us as South Africa, we're really very, very humbled that our government really believes in South African talent, and they've shown that commitment by putting money to make sure that this pavilion, the South African pavilion, is the best of the best.
It is the task of our government in South Africa to discover, develop and encourage natural talent for the enhancement of our cultural life in our society. To fulfill this task, the government has mandated the Department of Arts and Culture to participate in the international cultural activities such as the Biennale, with the objective of enabling the careers of our artists so that they flourish beyond the confines of our local art industry and set examples for the creative youth of South Africa.
I jumped over the wire fence in the bush at Ashakongo. It was easy.
Leaving Kinshasa, going to Lubumbashi.
I only know how to explain in Portuguese.
I don't know how to say it in English.
It took time for me to make the decision to run.
If you wanted to get a visa for any country, you must wait maybe 6 or 7 years.
I don't believe in parties, in political parties.
5 o'clock, 4 o'clock was already everyone wake up.
At the time my father was killed, my mother was pregnant with me.
This extraordinary, renaissance of great creative energy, exemplified by the pavilion today here at the Biennale. It couldn't have happened at a better time.
I feel very proud and very grateful to the entire team for all of your very hard work, to the Department of Arts and Culture, to Lucy, to Musha, and most particularly to the artists. I think they've excelled. There is an incredibly positive attitude to our pavilion and to the works, and I think that South Africa can be truly proud. The work is outstanding. I think that what's exciting is that a lot of sort of South Africans and Africans don't really understand the moving image to be a medium within the contemporary art space, and so I think that this is an opportunity to really highlight that. It's a proud moment for us all.